Good morning everyone, this is Maefel Tacadena, and for today's video we will tackle about human flora. The normal flora prevent colonization by pathogens by competing the attachment site or for essential nutrients. This is true to be their most important beneficial effect, which has been demonstrated in the oral cavity, the intestine, the skin, and the vaginal epithelium. The function of the normal flora is good digestion of substrate, production of the vitamins, stimulation of the cell maturation, stimulation of immune system, aid in intestinal transit and colonization resistance. Intestinal bacteria play an important role in the development of the immune system. The normal intestinal flora is responsible for resistance to colonized by exogenous pathogenic microorganisms. Nevertheless, it also constitutes a reservoir of potential pathogenic bacteria in close contact with the host. Skin flora. The term skin flora, also commonly referred to as skin microbiota, refers to the microorganism which resides on the skin, typically human skin. Many of them are bacteria, of which there are around 1,000 species upon human skin from 19 pila. Oral and upper respiratory tract flora. A varied microbial flora is found in the oral cavity, and streptococcal anaerobes inhabit the gingival crevice. The pharynx can be a point, inter and initial colonization for Neisseria bordetellea, Corynebacterium, and Streptococcus. The presence of the normal upper respiratory tract flora should be expected in its sputum culture. Natural respiratory flora includes Neisseria, Cartehalis, Candida albicans, Diphtheroid, alpha hemelic streptococci, and some streptococci. Gastrointestinal tract flora is capable of fermenting indigestible carbohydrates, dietary fiber to short-chain fatty acids such as acetate, propionate, and butyrate. The major source of such formidable carbohydrates in the human colon is plant cells, or polysaccharides such as pectins, cellulose, and hemocellulose. Urogenital flora. The vaginal flora changes with the age of the individual and the vaginal pH of hormone level. Transient organisms frequently cause vaginitis. The distant utera contain a mixed flora. Those organisms are present in urines, specimen. Unless a clean catch midstream specimen are obtained, all are normal uteral flora and or colonizing bacteria from the skin, vaginal, or rectal areas. Genitourinary infection arise to hematogenous dissemination or as an or ascending infection, usually a result of instrumentation, urinary catheterization, perinephric abscess, prostatitis, and prostatic abscess. Conjunctival flora. The study of normal conjunctival flora by Keshav and Basu found that negative Staphylococcus are the normal flora inhibiting the lid margin and conjunctiva of normal population and are the main causes of acute postoperative endocarditis. Host infections. Infection is the result of the complex interactions between host and pathogenic organism. While the numbers, pathogenicity, virulence, and antigenicity of organisms are important determinants, the establishment of infection and its severity relates to the state of host defense mechanism. After an infected agent gets inside the body of the mutation in order to cause the disease in some host infection leads to the disease developing but in other it does not. Individuals who are likely to develop a communicable disease exposure to the infection agent are called the susceptible. Number of bacteria that colonize different parts of the body. Number represent the number of organisms per gram or homogeneous tissues or fluid or per square centimeter of the skin surface. Mechanism by which the normal flora competes with invading pathogens compare this schematic. Staphylococcus epidermidis is a gram-positive bacterium in one of over 40 species belonging to the genus Staphylococcus. It is the part of the normal human flora, typically the skin flora. In the less common, the mucosal flora, it is a facultative anaerobic bacteria. Staphylococcus aureus is the most dangerous of all the many common coccal bacteria. This gram-positive spear-shaped bacteria often cause skin infection but can cause pneumonia, heartburn infection, and bone infection. Micrococci is a genus of bacteria in the family. Micrococcus occurs in a wide range of environment, including water, dust, and soil. Micrococci has a gram-positive spherical cells ranging from about 0.5 to 3 micrometers in diameter and typically appear in the tetrad. That denotes a wide range of bacteria belonging to the genus Corynebacterium. Classification of Diphtheroids remains unsatisfactory. For convenience, continuous Diphtheroids have been colonized in the following four groups: lithophilic or non-lithophilic Diphtheroids, anaerobic Diphtheroids producing porous color red fluorescence when viewed under ultraviolet light, and those that process some carotenoid enzymes are associated with trichomosis. Streptococcus are gram-positive aerobic organisms that cause many disorders including peritonitis phenomena, wound skin infection, sepsis, and endocarditis. Symptoms vary with the organ infected of infections due to the group of beta hemolytic streptococci may include rheumatic fever and glomerulonephritis. And lastly, gram-negative bacilli make up of a small proportion of the skin flora in view of their extraordinary number and the great that in the natural environment. There are structures in the skin. They are seen in the moist interchanges areas such as the jewels and axillaria, and not on dry skin. The circulation of a major factor preventing the multiplication of gram-negative bacteria can interact skin. And that is for today's video. Thank you.